Roswell Flight Test Crew here at CES 2020 in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm talking to Tim Matthews over at the Autel booth. How you doing, Tim?
Very good. Good to see you again. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Now, so you've got something in your hands. Hold it up so they can see it. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, there it is, the Autel Evo 2.
Exactly.
Tell us of it.
Yep. So this is something we've been working on for quite a while now, keeping it quiet until it was ready to go. But yeah, this is the Evo 2. So there's actually 3 different models inside the Evo 2 series. So you've got the Evo 2, which comes standard with an 8K camera, then the Evo 2 Pro, which is your 6K 1-inch camera, and then the Evo 2 Dual, which is your 8K plus thermal sensor camera.
Now, one thing I want to jump off right at the front here is you can swap these cameras one for the others owning a single airframe, right?
Exactly. So we do sell them in a package so that if you don't plan on upgrading or changing out cameras, then you can get whatever you want. But if you decide that you need to swap between cameras, let's say you're doing some inspections with the FLIR, but then you need the 1-inch sensor because some of your mapping software requires it with the 20 megapixels, you can swap between those within just a couple of minutes. It's a couple of screws and a ribbon cable and you're good to go. You don't have to send it into us or anything like that.
So, unlike certain other drone manufacturers.
Yes, certain other manufacturers, we'll put it like that. But basically, we want this to be a tool for, or whoever picks it up for whatever reason. So we don't want to limit the user. It's their device, it's their tool. Do what you want with it. So we are actually providing instructions on how to do that correctly. But yeah, it's yours.
Fantastic. All right, now the first thing I noticed when I looked at this thing is it looks a lot like the original Evo, but it's got sensors aplenty.
Exactly. It definitely has quite a few more sensors. So it's obviously orange and black, Team Orange, right? Smoothed up quite a bit, but really everything inside of it is the big difference. A lot of technology. So we're looking at 12 computer vision sensors, no IR on it. We have complete omnidirectional sensing now. So you've got 2 in the front, 2 more cameras on the bottom, 2 more cameras on the back, both sides, and the top. So computer vision all the way around. And the sides don't just have one camera, it is binocular vision, so it's true omnidirectional.
So does this help out when you're trying to do like a follow me mission?
It does. It helps out in quite a few different things. So obstacle avoidance has been around for quite a while, and even on the Evo, we could sense out further, have the radar option and things like that, and it would slow down and stop the vehicle, and it would move around some obstacles. But what we've done is we've actually upgraded the processing quite a bit. So there's now a dual core processor in here with all of our different engineering teams' information loaded onto there for the computer machine learning. Yeah, so all the tracking inside there, it will actually move around obstacles that I've had going around tiny little branches, small walkways, 4 foot. It'll go through those things. But really what it's made for is you're riding a bike, driving a car, driving your ATV, skiing, things like that. It's going to go around those trees, but at the same speed that you are. So it's pretty impressive.
Wow, now where does the battery go?
So that's a little bit different as well. So we switched to this battery that is now an internal slot, so it's completely cased inside. It's a little safer that way. Plus, I like the styling of it. And then the battery is now a 7,100 milliamp hour battery.
So how much flight time will that give you?
So 35 minutes out of hover, and then up to 40 if you're in forward flight. And yeah, we've definitely been hitting those numbers now.
All right, so let's talk a little more about the cameras. You've got the 8K, which I guess is sort of the base functionality. And then what does the 6K camera do for you?
Sure, so the 6K is really meant for your pro photographer, cinematographer, or those ones that are mapping and need a 1-inch sensor. What that does is it gives you the 1-inch sensor, but then also an adjustable aperture, f2.8 all the way out to f11. So if you want that, and you need that extra control inside there, then that's going to be the camera for you for sure.
All right, and then finally, for me, near and dear to my heart, the thermal imaging camera. What are we working with there?
The thermal is super, super exciting. So not only do you have the same 8K sensor that comes on Evo 2, but the Dual also has the 8K and a FLIR thermal that's resolution up to 640 by 512 and a refresh rate of 30 hertz.
Wait, 640 by 512?
Yep.
What kind of sensor?
We're looking at using the FLIR boson sensor, so that's already packed inside. We're flying them here today.
I mean, that's the same resolution as the Zenmuse XT2 on an aircraft this size.
Exactly. So we still want to stick with the idea that it's portable and it's a tool that you should have with you all the time. We don't need another vehicle and a whole crew and dual operators to do that. You can unpack this get that sensor up in the air in still 30 seconds and already be doing the job you need to. Or first responders, you can't waste time setting up something and connecting a device. We're known for that fast setup time and not extra regulations, and we're still following that, but we're just giving you better tools for it.
Very good. Now, the question everybody wants to know with a product like this, especially this one, is what's the cost and when's it going to be available?
Sure thing. So the 8K is going to start at $14.95, and then we'll have like our normal rugged packages and things like that. The 6K, you're going to look at a couple $100 more than that, still figuring out the pricing, but we're actually already in production on the 8K model. We're just waiting for them to arrive here, and then we'll start getting them out to customers. So I'd be looking at our website for pre-orders or extra information, but it's not a long ways away. It's actually really, really soon. All the ones here at the show are actual production models in boxes, ready to go. They're not pre-production or prototypes.
Fantastic. Well, Tim, thank you so much. Can't wait to try it out myself.
Definitely. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy CES.
Thanks very much. And from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, this is the Roswell Flight Test Crew signing off. Thanks again, Tim.
Of course. It's always a pleasure.